This show really needs a theme song. This show doesn't have a theme song. Will someone please write a theme song for us?
Oh, yeah. Didn't Ruben say he's going to do that? Not Ruben. Yeah, Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben.
Didn't he say? I thought it was him, maybe.
Because we don't have any music. We need music.
Oh, yeah. Just like his background noise.
Yeah.
Like just a little light ambiance playing.
Yeah, something going on.
Little ambience
where
playing.
It's like, well, no. The background noise is for the, for the countdown. But like, we need a.
That's what I mean. Like a little ambience
noise. We need a
noise
fucking banger
for the thing
to bring this show in. And I don't know if it should be like a club jam or like a rap tune. You think we could rap? Are we rappers? I bet I could.
We've heard turkey rap, dude.
And it wasn't bad.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad. It was okay.
Yeah, see,
it is adequate.
I could be a good rapper.
Decent. I had to text our friend Patrick back.
Which Patrick?
You think I have fucking Patrick Hamilton's phone number, dude?
You don't?
No.
You're missing out.
Why would he give me his phone number? All he does is talk ass to me. All he does is talk ass to me every week.
Yeah. You know why? Because you're not nice to him.
I'm nice to him.
Are you though?
I went to school with him. Yeah, I'm nice to him.
Maybe there's some like childhood trauma.
No, dude. We went on an overnight.
Did you bully him?
No, we went on like an overnight field trip, and I fucking stayed in his cabin and stuff.
Yeah,
I think his dad chaperoned. Yeah,
you didn't bully him or nothing.
No, I wasn't that type of kid in school.
Okay, what type of kid were you in school?
I don't know. I mean, I just hung out with everybody, right? I just kind of got along with everyone. Never picked on anyone. Never liked anyone. Like never really. If I was around, I wouldn't let anyone get picked on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was just that kind. Like I didn't really give a shit.
I only got one like altercation all through high school.
Oh, dude, Central Middle School, I got in altercations all the time.
I got in a couple at Central Middle School,
dude.
But in high school, I really only got into one.
I don't know that I ever got into any in high school.
No,
I mean Hauser's fucking little, right?
Right.
It's like no one's really going to do anything to you there.
Well, I was coming up the hallway from where performing arts is into like the main hallway.
I don't know where
and there was this girl. So in the performing arts department was also the special education department. Like they were kind of in the same area. So this girl, special needs student, was running with a stack of books up the hallway very excitedly.
Okay.
Trying to get to wherever she was going. And this fucking twat waffle dumps her books.
On purpose?
Yeah.
What?
Dumps her books. And I'm like,
that's uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's like, I mean, that just speaks, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
And I didn't even have to like fight him. Like I snatched him up and he was fucking terrified.
Oh, it was a guy that did it too?
Yeah.
What, dude?
Yeah. He was fucking terrified. I snatched him up and I was like, she went to start picking up her books and I can't remember her name for the life of me, but I told her, I said, stop. He's going to pick them up.
Yeah.
And this dude was like, I was like, pick up her fucking books.
Yeah. You don't understand. You're going to do this.
This is a thing now.
Yeah.
And a couple teachers were around. Didn't say a word. Just looked at me like, yeah, he's got this. I'm not tough. But I don't know what I'd have done, but man,
yeah,
you can't pick on people that can't fucking defend themselves. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the thing that I never really understood. Like, why would someone do that? Like, do you feel that bad about yourself that you have to do that to someone else to feel good?
Right.
Like, dude, go play fucking Call of Duty and do it to some like 8-year-old online, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna give it right back to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't exactly have the online gaming thing when I was sophomore, junior in high school.
I forgot 8 tracks.
We weren't talking shit to each other on Fortnite.
You had to record a diss track on a fucking cassette player.
Yeah. You had to record it like through the audio mic on your boombox.
Yeah, dude.
Onto a cassette.
That's fair.
And they
had to find somewhere else to take.
If you wanted to like mix a beat, like you had to spend some money. You needed studio time.
Shit. Dude.
The idea that I could do the things I do now just with this podcast alone back when I was in high school, the equipment.
Dude, kids today, like it's fucking wild, dude.
Oh, dude, it's so wild.
They're growing up with virtually zero struggles.
I mean, they've got...
Like in that.
And I think that's why you see an uptick in mental health struggles.
Probably.
Because you're always going to have struggles.
Yeah.
And I don't know that. I'm not saying we didn't have mental health struggles.
I think the biggest thing about that now, though, is like back then, right? Like the only thing you really knew was what's in Columbus or the surrounding areas, right? Like now, kids are seeing kids their age online, like in a fucking Lambo or something, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then they just get all.
Why am I not that? Why am I not?
Yeah. It's like they literally can see everything everywhere, and it's like, brother, like
you are enough.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like when I was the same as you. Like, I mean, the internet kind of became like, I don't know, I guess real big. Like non-dial-up, right? When I was probably middle school, high school.
God, do you remember the dial-up noise?
Dude, yeah. I remember like I'd be like just trying to play my fucking games online, dude. Like what few games you could play on dial-up. And then my grandma, I was at her house a lot and she'd just be like,
Marilyn, you are super kind. Still to this day. Resounding kindness. How are you? Joe Compton, what's up? Sven, what's good, brother?
Yeah.
When got some comments already.
When they had a planned phone call and you couldn't be on the internet or the call wouldn't come through.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking struggles, dude.
Hot box.
Yeah, dude. Dollar Stick Day.
National Breadstick Day.
National Breadstick Day. $1 sticks.
Hot box pizza in Columbus, Indiana.
They have the best
$1 breadsticks. Absolutely the best breadsticks. Mwah.
They're like a Noble Romansy kind of breadstick.
Dude, I want to know, because we talked about it. It's the salt and the texture.
Yeah, because it's like.
I want to think that these things are hand rolled,
like crispy outside. Oh, they have to be like. That's why they're like all weird looking. You know, like the hills have eyes kind of shit. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's got to be. I don't know if they use like a seasoned salt blend kind of thing that they make, or if it's just salt.
No, man, it's heaven. What it is heaven.
I think it's got like a seasoning in there, kind of. You can tell. I think maybe.
A little bit of something.
Yeah, even if it's just salt, dude, it works. Whatever it is, it fucking works. Paired with their ranch, dude.
It's National Breadstick Day, man.
I didn't even know that was a thing until this morning. Until I saw it.
The dial-up internet sound needs to be the theme song to this podcast. That's not a terrible idea, and it's one that I think I could get without getting Zuckerberged.
Dude, yeah, if someone has that copyright, dude, like Stephen Hawking probably does. That's like his shutdown music or whatever. He's just like, whatever. That's like his busy tone when he don't want to talk to you. Well, it was his busy tone.
You're right. Beep. Yeah, he's not with us no more.
Yeah. R.I.P.
I want to know.
You know, he threw a party for time travelers. Yeah.
Did anybody go?
No, he didn't send out any invites. He was the only person there. And I think he said, like, basically.
You wouldn't have to send out invites.
No, that's what I said. He said basically, like, yeah, people are going to come to this party. Like, if anyone comes to this party, they're going to be traveling from a different. I don't know. It's some weird thing he had. Yeah. But he was like a badass physicist, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so they say physics controls the whole world. If you know how physics works, you know how everything works, right? Like, if you master physics, you master everything on the planet, basically.
Sure.
But yeah, he threw, like, you can look it up, I think. He threw a party.
I don't know, man. If you master physics, I still don't think that makes you good at Uno.
No, I don't think anything makes you good at Uno, dude.
Right.
I think, like, that's just fucking.
You gotta hit that little button on the thing that spits them at you, that Uno attack shit.
Huh?
You gotta learn how to hit that button just right.
I never played that.
You never played Uno attack? It's the one where you spin the thing around. If you get if somebody plays like a draw card, and you gotta hit that thing that randomly either won't spit any cards, or it'll spit anywhere from 1 to 64 cards. Like, it's ridiculous. I think it's Uno Attack. Tyler, I got a story to tell.
Never played it. All right, dude.
I got a story to tell.
I've been waiting to hear this story, too.
I'm a little... Sometimes nurses have way too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Way too much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And today I feel like was one of those days. I have nurse friends. And by the way, shout out to these people.
Oh, wait, you didn't do this at a fucking sterile location?
Yes, I did. I'm just not going to mention it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out
I thought you did this like some fucking backwoods, like you almost lost a kidney shit.
Oh yeah, I called Cooter and Cooter and Jeff
Why
over.
does her name have to be Cooter?
Hey man, get this thing out of here, bro. No.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
get it.
I developed. It started like hurting in Vegas, like an ingrown hair, pore infection. Like I felt like the grossest human on the planet for the longest time because I had this giant, nasty, zit-looking thing with no head, but it was way bigger than a zit, and it fucking hurt.
It was like some subdermal shit.
Oh my god, dude, terrible.
Did I use that word right? What is that?
I don't
Subdermal.
know. It makes sense. Under skin
I think subdermal is right.
makes sense. So
there's
this
Justin right there,
nasty motherfucker, and I was just like, every time something bad happens to my body, I call my friend, a she who shall not be named. I call my friend, and I'm like, hey friend, I have something going on with my body, and sometimes I'll joke,
I need help.
like, look at this paper cut. Am I gonna die? But sometimes I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this growth on my neck? And she was like, look, you need to take these antibiotics and see what happens. I got the antibiotics. I did not take the antibiotics.
Why?
I wish I could explain it. I can't.
I mean,
Why
so-
would I call somebody for advice and then not take
no.
the advice? Yeah, I
mean,
don't know.
I mean, my thing is like, I'm not big on taking this medicine for stuff, but if someone gives me antibiotics, I take the fuck out of some antibiotics.
See, and I have them, and I started them.
And the thing is with antibiotics, once you start them, you have to finish them.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you're not supposed to drink.
So I think drinking just like negates the antibiotic stuff, right? So like you can take them, but it just don't do anything.
Well, then why would you do it?
I'm pretty sure antibiotics like counteract birth control too. So if like you're on birth control and you take antibiotics, I think it just negates the birth control.
I'm not on birth control.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. Like I mean, like just like I think antibiotics do that. I don't know.
So anyway, I today
Okay.
sent her a picture of this nasty fucking thing on my neck, and I was like, here's where we are. Can we cut this fucking thing off? Can we dig it out? Can we pick at it? What do we do? She's like, come see me after work. So I go in and see her after work. She's like, you've been messing with it, haven't you?
Fucking with it.
I'm like,
It's
Now, mind you, this thing is painful as shit.
uh-huh.
And my friend's friend thought it would be hilarious to just walk up and be like, oh my God, that is nasty. Just start pushing on it.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, look, friend's friend, that's painful.
Hurts.
Yeah, hurts bad. Hurts bad.
Hurts bad.
They had a fucking blast with it. So anyway, I go into this room. I'm laid down on the fucking table on my side, just exposed to the world. It's one of the most vulnerable things I've ever felt in my life because I'm just laying there.
Did they make you get naked?
No,
okay.
they didn't.
I usually just opt in to do that every time I go to the doctor.
Absolutely. But
In case there's anything you missed.
wasn't given the option.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Would have been. Yeah.
Okay.
So they all three have sharp objects in their hands. There's three of them.
There's 3 of them now?
Three of them. Holding
There was
me,
2.
Holding me down. Like I've got elbows on me. I've got fucking
Were you struggling?
one person. I wasn't trying to struggle, but it just naturally like people are trying to cut you fucking open.
Yeah, true that.
I get this needle with apparently that was numbing.
Local anesthetic.
And then like fucking I got elbows on me. I got one person cutting, another person squeezing, like, and they're like, oh, it looks like cottage cheese. I'm like, that's the grossest shit I've ever heard. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't smell great either. I'm like, what? Am I nasty? Like, what? Why do I have this?
Get it off.
Is it because I'm gross? And they're like, no, it's an infection. Like,
That's what it does. Yeah.
I'm like, well, how do I avoid getting these? They're like, take the fucking antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
I went, okay.
I think if you start taking antibiotics and then stop without finishing the cycle, that's how like antibiotic resistant stuff comes about.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm not going to comment one way or the other on that. I will say that I do have some amoxicillin at home.
Okay. That's like one time when I went to the doctor and I went to get my foot looked at and I made an appointment at the proctologist. And then when I showed up, I realized he wasn't going to look at my foot. I just let him do it anyway. I mean, he was already there, right? He was excited. My foot's still fucked up. Asshole's fine. What?
Why were you at the proctologist?
I went to get my foot looked at. Okay, turns out I made an appointment at the wrong place.
Okay.
I was already there, man. I figured, I was already.
So the ass doctor wasn't at any point during this like, hey, you're in the wrong place.
Now, you should have seen the look on his face. And I'm like, yeah, man, I got this thing on my foot. And he's like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out. Yeah, dude. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But
Hold on.
That was a funny story, wasn't it?
Oh, I just got a text message. Not going to say from who. I have Kerflex at home, and it's safe to drink. So, yeah.
Oh, see, there you go.
Turns out we can get wasted.
Yeah. I can't, you're like, oh, man, I can't take these antibiotics. I got to drink my fucking Zimas.
Yeah. This may or may not be the same person that had a fucking blast pinning me to a table and slicing the side
I
of
would
my
have put
neck
you on
open.
the table with like the leather belt on. They use like psych patients. They just really get you down there.
Oh, man. So I couldn't move at all? That would have driven me crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, it was, I've never felt more vulnerable in the longest time. Like, I'm like still in my work clothes, like, right? Got these fucking shorts, my fucking compression socks on. I'm still just like, I know I smell like booze.
Get it out.
I'm just,
dude, that's like that thing I had to get a thing cut out of the back of my neck one time. I didn't know what it was, right? It just came up and I'm like, whatever. And then I showed one of the nurse friends that I've got. I'm like, hey, what is this? Like I have like neck cancer or something? And they're like, nah, it's probably not, but you probably want to go get it looked at. And I'm like, okay. Like, it wasn't like huge, but it was just
it's
like,
probably not neck cancer.
it was like pushing on a nerve in my neck. Like, my neck still is fucked up to this day.
Really?
Because like when they cut it out, like, I mean, I only assume that there's some sort of nerve damage in there. Cause
Right.
like it still hurts. Like when I hold my head a certain way for a while. Right. But yeah, I was on the table and they were just, and I woke up underneath a pile of like heated blankets and shit. And I'm like, hey, you guys almost done back there?
The message I just got, it just made me laugh.
What was
It definitely says, my tits were in your face. You're welcome.
Okay, there you go.
You know, that's the last.
You made it sound like
That's
it was
the
such a bad
Dude,
experience.
that's the last thing I was thinking about. The last thing I was thinking about.
Okay, I can see that.
The last thing I had on the brain.
I can see that, but I mean, you made it sound like, oh my God, woe is me.
I had
You didn't
no
tell me
point.
you had nurse titties in your face the whole time,
I at no point was like, why can't I breathe?
or LP, whatever title they have. You didn't tell me that part.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
in most cases, it would be a great time. This
Not
was
getting pinned
this
down.
was
That's like when I was
traumatic.
Getting that thing, when I was getting that thing, and I woke up, I'm literally like, you guys almost done? Because I felt them back there doing stuff. Like, it's numb, but I felt pressure, and I'm like, you guys almost done? They literally lifted up the pillow. They're like, are you awake? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, hey, we just got this thing out. You want to see it? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like they dangled it in front of my face, and then at that time, it's like, boom, lights out again. I'm like, all right.
That was the fucking tumor in your neck.
Yeah, it was like it's a lipoma, whatever that is, like a fatty deposit or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked weird, dude. They just dangle in there like, whoo, and then like it's like I think they were just distracting me, and then I'm just out again.
So I saw you with a beer the other day.
Yeah.
So the 30 days of drinking or not drinking is over.
Yeah.
And you said the numbers were good.
Yeah. So I actually drank a bourbon on Saturday. We had Corey Dietrich's birthday party. Dude, I cooked the best steak probably I've ever made in my whole life.
Really?
And I found a new cut of beef that's my favorite out of every cut of beef I've ever
You're
had.
not going. You're coming off ribeye.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
Picanha.
Picanha.
Yeah.
So is that like very, very? Talk about it.
It's supposedly the queen of all steaks, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure ribeye is probably the king still. But so don't get me wrong, I like ribeye, right?
Sure.
I like steak fat, rendered properly.
Right.
But ribeye sometimes have like connective-y parts in it. That's chewy, not fatty part.
Fatty.
Picanha is literally filet mignon tender with a little piece of ribeye fat stuck to the side of it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just fucking good. I don't know. There's like, dude, it's the best steak I've ever had.
Damn. See, because I'm a filet guy.
Look, Corey just got in here, dude. Corey, wasn't that the best fucking steak that we've ever it blew my mind. I didn't even put anything on it. I literally like dry brined it in salt in the fridge for 5 hours. And I even cooked it at a away court, dude. I was on someone else's grill.
Nice.
Yeah. See? Amazing. Dude.
They always call you to cook.
We ate. I ordered, I don't know, 5 or 6 pounds worth of this steak, right? Because I had to order it. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I had to order it. And I had a 3-pound tomahawk. So I had all this food out there. And like this was special for Corey for his birthday. And we literally sat back in this little kitchen area. And we literally sat back in this little kitchen area. And we ate every bit of it, like whatever, 5 or 6, like literally Corey didn't have anything other than meat the whole time.
He says you overcooked it.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
Tyler, get that fancy.
We kept telling everyone that it sucked and not to eat it.
Right.
But I mean, we ended up coming off a few pieces of it.
Yeah.
Dude, but it was, actually I got a picture of it. Why am I just sitting here talking about it? I can literally show you guys the
do that.
Okay, so here's the steaks after I cut them, like from the piece.
Hold on, we'll get you up there. Get you up there. Ooh.
So like I ordered the whole piece, right, and dry brined it, and then here it is cooked. Like it's literally looks like a little fillet, just with a little piece of fat on it.
Damn, that is fire. That just looks really good,
dude. I can't even describe it.
Yeah,
like I don't know. Given the chance, I'm going to eat that steak every time I can.
Yeah, picanha.
Yeah, it's a sirloin cap, is what it is.
Okay.
So when you have the sirloin, there's like a cap on top of the sirloin.
Yeah.
That's a fat cap with a little piece of meat under it before you get to everything else.
Okay.
So they just pull that cap off, and it's kind of got like a triangular shape. So it's one of those things where normally you're told like, oh yeah, always slice meat against the grain, right?
Yeah.
So with these, look what Corey said. The ribeye was fucking good, dude, but that was so much better. But so like these steaks you cut with the grain when you cut the steaks, and then you grill them, and then when you eat it, you're cutting across the grain. So it's literally so tender and so, dude, it's so good.
Wow.
I'm still thinking about it.
Now, can I go to a restaurant and order a picanha?
I doubt it. The only restaurant I know of that has picanha is Fogo, and it's not like, it's not that kind. It's not steak form picanha. It's the piece when they walk around and it's got a huge fat cap and it's shaped like a horseshoe, and they stab it on the thing, right, and they slice it off to you. So like they're slicing you off a piece like this,
right?
So you're getting like full like along the grain. So it still tastes good, but that whole piece as just a steak, like eating it as a steak, you can't beat that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very good.
I got to have Andiamo. I don't think we've talked about this. I've had Andiamo twice in the last couple months.
Yeah, that's good.
Big old fan.
I want to make one of those just big meatballs.
I want you to,
because it's just like a giant meatball with a form of marinara sauce and ricotta cheese. Yeah,
that's all it is. So I assume
I haven't had one. Like I haven't tasted one, so I don't know that to replicate the flavor or whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to find.
Oh, he said, tell him how good your Yeah, dude, I made a chimichurri, which it wasn't the best. Like I ran out of olive oil, but it was still a decent chimichurri, right, for this steak. As far as the rest of the spread, it was kind of a pitch-in. So like Mark Ray made his buffalo chicken deviled eggs.
Yep.
Dude, I didn't tell him. I made some deviled eggs, right? I made like some regular ones for kids, and I made some that were candied jalapeno and bacon ones, right? I ran out of candied jalapeno, so on like 6 of them, in a separate smaller container, I put this pepper relish that my boss made that has Carolina Reapers in it. And it was hot, but it wasn't like gonna kill somebody hot.
Right.
But I put it on there, and like everyone was like eating, and I was too busy like eating meat with Corey, and I forgot to tell people like, hey, these in this special container are hot. But I mean, I figured like they have like a whole ass pepper on top, and they're in a separate thing. Like people might be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that one. Right. No, dude. Abby got one. Josh's Abby.
Yeah.
She ate one. She's like, man, that's good, but fuck, it's hot. And then Mark's like, what? And he ate it, and he goes, man. He's like, that's fucking hot. And then later, I was getting ready to leave, and he's talking to me. He's like, man, those were delicious, but they were fucking warm. And I'm like, did you get the ones out of a little pan? He goes, yeah. I said, that's because it has Carolina Reaper relish on top. And he goes, God damn do you mean he's fucking? And he's like, I can go tell Abby, like he was fucking dying. But yeah, I made pork belly burn ends. Everyone,
you always crush those, dude.
Everyone tore those up.
Yeah, those are the best. The little medallions.
No. These were just like pork belly, like think bacon, but in like a 1 inch by 1 inch cube. That's, that's perfect.
Yeah, I've had those too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I made those. Those were good.
This meatball we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Is that guy right there.
I need to taste that so I can get the seasoning part down.
I can't believe you've never tasted it.
I never have. You've never offered me a bite.
Meatball.
You've never offered me a
with
bite
ricotta cheese. And look at the ricotta cheese. It's like they hired an actual Dairy Queen employee to put that on.
I used to be a Dairy Queen employee, dude.
Yeah. That ricotta is something else, man.
But yeah.
Lots of ricotta.
But yeah, there was that brisket, pulled pork.
Joe Compton says, make it for next week's show.
I made some skirt
Brant
steak.
says, too much talk. I need Tyler's meat in my mouth.
I don't hear that nearly often enough, Brant.
He doesn't. He really doesn't.
I don't hear that nearly often enough. Dude, talking about all this makes me want to fucking grill something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So, we would need to put a hood in here. We couldn't do it in here. We couldn't grill in here.
No, we could grill right through that door right there, dude.
We could, though. We cooked in a pan in here once, and it got smoky in here.
Yeah.
Got pretty fucking smoky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we need. We need an exhaust hood.
She said, I'm supposed to tell you there were 6 tits holding you down.
So it's got the story just got even less traumatic for you.
It was pretty traumatic.
Dude, I don't know. Sounds like single man laying on a table, titties everywhere, sharp objects.
I am single.
Sounds like a Tuesday night, dude.
It was a pretty decent Wednesday evening.
Same thing, whatever.
But it's still traumatic.
Potato. And I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what's new with you, dude?
Nothing. Amelia's walking a lot more. She's sick as fuck right now, like congested and whatever. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she sounds like hell.
Yeah.
She's been sleeping next to me every night. Yeah. She don't want to be by herself. She's like, she wakes up, she can't hardly breathe. So she like gets up and just wants to,
yeah, I think Corey is basically saying
he's just reminiscing on my meat being in his mouth.
Sure.
I mean, in my defense, my meat was in my mouth and I loved it.
Okay, there's one more breadstick in this bag.
It's yours.
How?
I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
I ate before I came and I'm so full. I forced myself to eat those other breadsticks because they're so delicious.
Yeah. What other breadsticks?
The 2 that I ate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat this breadstick then. It's cold and it's still going to be awesome.
It's good, dude. I don't think there's a way that those could be bad.
No, they're not bad at all. Hot Box Pizza, shout out, Columbus, Indiana.
Yeah. From
Justin
11 to
Lucas.
8 today. 11.
Yeah.
I bet they were busy selling breadstick orders. Like, I bet.
For $1, yeah.
Yeah. Even if people like got like, oh, let's get a large pie and put like 4 orders of breadsticks on it, dude.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? I would.
I mean, sell them out.
I didn't know it was breadstick day.
They're worth it.
I made a roast today, which, I mean, roasts are roasts, right?
Joe Compton says best pizza in town.
It is. It's the best pizza in town, but I also have to give Mother Bear's props for their
dude.
pizza. So, like, I'm a sucker for pan style pizza.
Have you been? You've been to Mother Bear?
Yeah, I went last week.
Okay.
We went. One of the guys in our lab is his last day he's moved job, so we went there. And
good to see you too, Jason.
We did like a going away. Dude, their pan pizza, the way it gets that cheese all crispy around the edge.
Yep.
Dude, you can't beat that for me.
Now,
I mean, Hot Box is delicious pizza.
do you get the deep dish?
No,
I get the deep dish.
I get pan style. I like deep dish, but I get pan style when I go there.
It is reminiscent for me of a Noble Roman Sicilian pizza.
Yeah.
Sauce on top.
Yep.
So fucking good.
I like those, the Noble Roman
I've been to Mother Bear's a bunch too.
I love Mother Bear's.
It's Elena and I's favorite spot to go.
Yeah. Mother Bear's is like, I'm trying to think of how it's like like a dinner pizza, you know, like you want to go out and have like it's almost like a Zwan Zigzag or a 450 North kind. Mm-hmm. Like Hotbox is like, let's order a couple pies and just sit at home and just fucking chow down. Like Hotbox's cheese is just, they get me with that. It's like the best, it's the best cheese topping.
You know what pizza I have the most though?
What?
Papa John's.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I knew.
You know why? The app is so easy.
Papa John's. And they got a new location. Is the new Wendy's open?
Yeah.
Okay, so Papa John's moved, Wendy's moved. Big changes, dude. Big changes. I like the new Wendy's.
It's like our city's whole landscape.
I know. Really fucking me up.
Changing. Yes, that new location for Wendy's has to be great.
Yeah, because getting into the other one was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's like you could get in one way.
And getting into this one isn't the easiest.
No, but you have like 4 entries you can take, dude. It's like being at a Diddy party.
Not everything is like being in a Diddy party.
I know. I just had to use it as a perfect opportunity.
It's great.
Traumatic I mean, he's kind of sick and twisted, but like imagine like a non disgusting Diddy party.
Okay. Just like a normal party
like a normal orgy.
The kids are still there.
Like a not normal full consensual orgy.
Where
everyone wants to be there.
So the kids aren't there.
Yeah.
But there is consent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not roofing everybody. Okay. Makes sense.
South of Chicago Pizza, we need to go.
South of Chicago Pizza, we need to go.
I don't know what that is.
Did you get a text
Corey
message?
said that. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a place south of Chicago Pizza?
I don't know. There's a new pizza place coming to town, though.
Black Sheep. So, and like, I was thinking about, like, Allie told me about it. And where's it going? Where Puccini's used to be?
Yes.
Or, okay. And Puccini's was a pizza place.
Yep.
And that's why I want them to do well, but I just don't know how well they're going to do there.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Puccini's, the thing about Puccini's is, in my humble opinion,
okay,
wasn't that great.
I didn't think so. But the thing
that
is,
location, that spot is really cool.
The spot's awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's like a pizza spot.
I mean, it could be with the right environment.
Maybe. I don't know. I want them to do good. Like, I want every food place in Columbus that sells food to just do amazing, because food is one of those things, like, food makes a town, dude.
I agree.
Like, when you go somewhere and there's just a shitload of good places to eat.
And I feel like Columbus is pretty lucky.
Columbus is good.
Yeah.
It's not even just Columbus, it's Columbus and surrounding areas.
Right.
Like, I mean, you go, there's like, what is that? The Red Oaks or something like Red Oak and in North Vernon that's supposedly really good. I haven't been there. I want to go there. There's a couple places in Seymour that are awesome.
The Ferguson
Bistro or whatever in Nashville. I want to go there bad. Cooper Street or Cooper Alley. I want to go there. Firebird Tap House.
Like out on 46.
Yeah, like there are so many good restaurants I just want to go eat at.
Right. But we need to make a tour.
Yeah, dude. I saw just someone post today, maybe Miller's Tavern or something like that. They said best tenderloin around. So obviously got to go try that.
Gotta try that. Where's Miller's Tavern? Is that
North Vernon?
Yeah.
I think it was Miller's Tavern. I don't know. Have to do some research.
Joe Compton says, give it 3 weeks. The old Wendy's will be another Mexican restaurant.
It's on 135, just north of Bargersville.
It would have to.
I think I've heard that. I think I've heard of that pizza place in just north of Bargersville on 135.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they could make that a pizza place, Joe, or a Mexican restaurant, Joe. I think they have to tear that building down. That building is disgusting. It's been there forever.
Mr. Beast Burger out here at the Outlet Mall. What is that, a place?
Mr. Beast Burger.
Is that like a restaurant?
I mean,
in the Outlet Mall?
I don't know.
Is that a restaurant in the Outlet Mall, Joe? Mr. Beast in some hot fucking water, it seems like.
Dude, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel like that guy ever intentionally meant to do anyone harm.
I don't think so. Like, I wouldn't think so, because you see all this cool shit he's done.
Yeah.
But I saw a video the other day, and it was like, he said, like, oh, we're giving eye surgeries to 1,000 people. And like the clinic that said that, like, he hasn't ever given us any money yet. Like, we're trying to get a hold of him. He hasn't donated anything to us.
Oh, wow.
Which, seeing a video like that makes you wonder about all the other videos, right? Like, like, did he actually even help anything? Like, I mean, obviously he went and dug wells in Africa.
Yeah.
But like, okay, burger joint. So Mr. Beast Burger. And I feel like Mr. Beast is too big. Like, he's making too much money and he wants to give it away. He don't want to.
That's always been his shtick. Like he wants to give most of what he makes away.
He
or like, put it into the next video.
Yeah. Well, and he labels himself as a philanthropist.
Sure.
Like that's what they do. Right. But
obviously, you have to take some. You have to make some money.
Exactly. And I've gotten to the point now where I don't. If I see something on the internet, I don't believe it at all. Like
no,
unless I dive deep into the topic and figure things out and watch it from every single side that there is, and as many unbiased things as I can find. That's when I don't like. There's too many people that see one thing and they're like, oh my god, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that probably isn't what happened. No. So like the Mr. Beast thing, I can see it. Like, I just don't think it's big enough to be true, right?
I wouldn't think.
Like I feel like if it was true, you'd hear about it everywhere, not just like one video that has like 400 subscribers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as I know, he's doing good stuff.
Speaking of subscribers, if you guys aren't watching on YouTube, please watch on YouTube. I'm going to put the link in the comments. Subscribe, okay, to the Mind Snacks podcast on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and put this link in the comments right now.
Man, you know what makes me mad about the Mexican restaurants in Columbus? The one that took over Indiana Smokehouse and didn't take the sign down.
Yes.
Like people pull up in there probably thinking, oh, hell yeah, Indiana Smokehouse. And they're like, give me the tacos.
Yeah. Link is in the comments for the YouTube on Facebook. Link for the YouTube is in the Facebook comments. So what do we got? How many people we got watching right now? We got a few people watching. So all you guys, click that link. Go subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Help us out.
Yeah, I can't see the people watching on YouTube.
Help us out. I mean, the people we got a few on YouTube. There's some on YouTube. There's some on Facebook. Cody Frazee, what's up? He's watching on YouTube. How you doing, boss?
Me and Cody and James have been playing some PC games here recently together.
Yeah, like
it's a game called Star Citizen.
Okay.
It's a game in space, obviously.
Right.
But it's like I don't know how to explain it. Hi, Whitney. It's like, I don't know, like a sim, like realistic. Like you're a guy, right? And you have to eat and drink and keep your thing alive, but you can like go do stuff, like go do missions or haul cargo or do whatever and make money. And it's just like a cool game. Nice. It's still like, it's been in development for like 15 years, but we've had a fucking blast playing it for the last couple of days.
I have to say something that I thought was funny today. So I had a conversation. Everybody knows by now, divorced. That's not a secret anymore. Tyler and Patrick laughed at me. Everything's fine.
We laughed with you.
We're through it all.
We laughed with you.
Yeah, right. So I had a conversation with my first ex-wife today. Her dad's battling some stuff, and I want him to be okay. And I've been checking in on him. And she asked how I was doing, and I said, it's really strange. It's really strange. I feel like I'm in a simulation.
I feel like I've done this before.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was like, I feel like I've done exactly this thing before, down to the very detail that both of my ex-wives almost immediately started dating dudes from Ohio. Like, not like random dudes from Ohio, but like they both immediately found both dudes from Ohio.
Dude, and Ohio's not even that cool of a place.
I understand that.
Like, I mean, it's Ohio, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, Rockefeller posted up there for a long time.
And look, I want everybody to be cool. I want everybody to be happy. I hope obviously, my recent ex-wife, I want her to be happy. We have,
dude, what is it with Ohio?
Child together, yeah. I want everything to be amicable. I want her to be happy. Best wishes for everybody. My first ex-wife, friend of mine now. We're super cool, so want her to be good. But I personally feel like I'm living in a simulation. Feel like I'm living.
Have you ever watched your neighbor carrying groceries? You might be in a simulation if you never have done that.
So, I tell you what about that. I can't see my neighbor's front door from mine.
Okay. Yeah, I can see. Yeah,
like
I have never seen any of my neighbors carrying groceries.
I don't think anyone, like the house that's like across 26th Street. I don't think anybody lives in that house or is staying in that house.
Okay.
I think they just take care of it. the other neighbor that I have that we have connecting backyards, I can't see his house.
That's like one of those things. I always wonder if people see me carrying my groceries.
I feel like everybody on the planet sees everything I fucking do. Like just having my front door face that giant fucking intersection.
I mean,
I get
that and all the cameras I put in your house.
Yelled at. Yeah, right. You put a shower cam in?
Yeah.
I'm going to need to see the footage.
Okay. It's mainly just you.
I know. I like to watch.
You can watch.
You don't ever really get to watch when it's just you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can see it from my side.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Oh.
Oh. I despise talking to my ex-wives. I avoid all of them like the plague. You know what?
Do all of your exes live in Texas, Joe?
You're right. Do they?
I mean, of all the people who have exes in Texas, it would be Joe, I feel like.
Absolutely.
That
you seen that fucking hat that man rocks?
You see that? You hear about that Mitsubishi Mirage he used to have, dude?
Oh, dude, well, here's the best part about all that. For next week, we're honoring veterans. And our guest next week is the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Compton.
Joe, dude?
He has bestowed a couple of gifts on us that are the most Joe Compton things you can possibly think of.
Right now?
Well, I have them, but I was waiting for him to come back to the show to reveal them. Have you seen his truck lately?
I have not.
You've not seen his truck lately?
No.
He's got a flag on the back of his truck. Can you guess what it says? I'll give you 3 guesses.
Try that in a small town.
Nope.
Trump Vans 24.
Nope.
Mine Snacks.
No, but God, that would be cool. We need to make a flag.
That would be cool, dude.
Joe will fly the flag. No. It says, show me them titties.
Oh, that was my 4th guess. That was my 4th guess. One in Hawaii. So one stayed with the Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah.
Isn't that where he had that at, is Hawaii?
I don't think it was Hawaii.
I thought he had it in Hawaii and his friend totaled it there.
One stayed with the Mitsubishi Mirage. You have 3 ex-wives? You've been married 3 times, Joe?
You got some catching up to do,
I do have some catching up to do. Got to find my next...
your next ex-wife?
Yeah. We got to do work.
Let me see.
I think I'm gonna. Well, no, I don't look good.
No, you look fine.
No, I don't. I have this giant fucking Band-Aid.
You can't even see it.
Wherever it is.
Other side.
Fucking Band-Aid. Oh, there it is.
You can't even see it. It blends right in, dude. It's totally unnoticeable.
I don't know about all that. Like it's bad. Yeah, it's back there. They lanced me up. I've never felt dirtier.
Man, I think I felt pretty dirty.
I've never felt dirtier. Again, the way they describe it to me, 6 tits hold me to a table.
Yeah.
Then here I am getting cut on.
At least it was on your neck, dude. Imagine if it was like somewhere weird. Like, what if that was on your ass cheek?
The neck was weird enough.
What if it's on your ass cheek? Or your groin?
So do I have to like if I need to shower 3 times a day, I will. I don't want this to come back ever.
I don't know.
And they're like, it's not because you're dirty. And I'm like,
Rhonda's found her for you.
I don't believe it. Yeah, Rhonda.
Who is it?
So it's funny. Rhonda, I don't want to mention names.
Okay.
There's no way possible that this girl watches this show. And if she does, I'll absolutely be.
You just don't want to be like a Tim Gilpin,
Lord. Right. We forgot to mention him last week.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Who was on last week?
Matt Jackson.
I think I mentioned Tim Gilpin at the end of the episode. You have to go back and watch.
Okay. I mean, if you think it's at the end, I'm going to scroll to the end.
It's towards the end.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think I squeezed it in there.
Tim Gilpin and I are going to see who right now we're in a battle to see who shaves first.
Really?
Uh-huh. I don't plan on shaving in November.
You're going to win.
I'm about to get grizzly.
I feel you're going to win because I couldn't picture Tim with a giant beard.
Dude, he's got a good sized beard.
I know. I saw him yesterday, but I can't picture him with like a big beard.
I've seen it one other time.
With a big one.
Yeah.
Like a beard.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I could picture him with like a big old stash, like the firefighter stash. He like
Sure.
give out some free rides and stuff on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But like
I wouldn't give it out for free.
full beer, I would.
It's $4.99.
Whatever, dude. We're going for a meal
$4.99.
deal or what?
You want to hop on this face?
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking like I couldn't picture Tim with a big old beard, dude.
You know, I mean, me neither. But I mean, like I said, I've seen it once before, and it is wild. It's one of those things where it's wild when he shaves. But anyway, this girl that Rhonda, she approached me one day. She said, "What about this person?" And I was like, "I barely know her. I've talked to her a few times. There's been zero evidence of any kind of spark in these conversations.
Sometimes you got to take your own flint and steel, dude.
A lot of times you meet somebody that you're interested in, like you talk to them and you're like, damn, what's up?
Yeah, maybe.
There's no way we're like this fucking Harry and Sally shit where it's like they didn't know they liked each other until they were. I've never had a rom-com type of romance though.
Really? That's the only kind I have.
No, I just I don't think I have. I mean, I guess they all kind of feel like that. I just like want
Joe,
to be.
Newsflash: a trim is a cut, brother.
A trim is a cut, by the way. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
A trim is a cut.
But I mean, I don't know, like Hallmark Christmas movie type shit. Like, I realize I'll have to buy a Christmas tree farm, but like,
yeah,
and then it'll have to be like a girl that I went to school with that moved away to the big city.
And
comes home one day. She doesn't want to be here for the holidays.
She's hoping you trim trees.
But Grandpa's not feeling well. And she like goes to the Christmas tree farm and I'm like, and like she can't find the perfect tree. So where's this fucking tree? All of a sudden I come around the corner. I like this one.
You like looking all lumberjack, dude. You have a fucking flannel on with an axe. You don't even have a saw. You have an axe.
It's a conifer spruce tree thing.
I thought it was a conifer fir.
I don't know.
Wait, what's a conifer? I don't know.
I put words together that I thought belonged.
A carnivorous spruce.
Yeah, right. It's a carnivore spruce.
A carnivore spruce. She's like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't make the rules. Dude.
Who owns the tree farm here, bitch?
Yeah. Who the fuck owns these? Who the fuck has been tending these trees for the last 10 fucking years? Right. Okay.
Oh shit. But yeah, like I feel like I don't know. Like part of me is like, man, you're getting too old for that. You're just gonna have to get them on Bumble and figure it out. By the way, I'm mad at Bumble. I stopped paying for Bumble.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
No,
Joe, what do you mean? Like, how long is your hair, Joe? Like, is it like? I mean, is it like 2 feet long, or? I mean, if you cut the dead ends off, right, but that your hair never gets any longer, then that's a cut.
Rhonda said, or it might just be that she comes into your bar, which she has.
Is it Rhonda?
It's not Rhonda. It's not. I don't think it's Rhonda.
Oh shit!
I don't think it's Rhonda.
Could be, dude.
I'll tell you this, Rhonda parties harder than I do.
Rhonda fucking parties, dude.
Yeah.
I'd like to get Rhonda and my grandma, dude. If you got them both in the same party.
So you're talking about drunk grandma.
That's the only grandma I have.
And then Rhonda. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow,
Christ.
dude.
I know.
Wow, dude. Let it scab.
God,
Let it scab, dude.
I'm absolutely the worst. Which, by the way, I don't know grandparent math very well. I haven't had any since 2013. So let it scab, dude.
Yeah. You're older than me though. Statistically.
Statistically, I'm older than you.
No, statistically, you have less grandparents than me by now.
I think that's calendarily.
Whatever. Why did I say that? What's that even mean?
By the calendar.
Oh, I just meant statistically that you'd have less grandparents than me by now.
I guess you're right. I know people older than me that still have grandparents.
Dude, me too.
Yeah. But I'm just not one of them.
No. And that, like, my great-grandma, dude, she lived to be like 98.
Yeah.
Like, old. Still shooting a shotgun and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Like it
what got her?
I honestly don't know. I think they made her quit drinking. No, really.
All the alcohol that was in her system, holding everything together.
My great-grandma lived in a town called Whitesburg, Kentucky. Actually, you know that where the sheriff just shot the judge?
Yeah.
That's their town. That's where they live at.
Wow.
That's where my grandma's from, right? So Whitesburg, Kentucky.
I wonder how that town got named.
Letcher County. Yeah, dude. Letcher County, right? And then I'm like, and then, yeah. But I went down there, like, they live in like a fucking holler, right? Have a farm, they used to grow milk.
What is a holler?
Like, basically surrounded. It's like you live in a bowl, right? Like it's surrounded by mountains,
Okay.
and it's just like
Okay.
you go down into a holler. You know,
So
what I'm
like a holler that a creek has probably cut.
It's not like a valley.
No, but it's probably cut by a creek.
No, I don't think so. I think like I don't know, millions of years
Isn't
ago.
there always a creek running through the bottom of the holler?
No, I mean there are some around there, but
Country music is really letting me down.
I mean there's one that right behind her house. I guess you could say that cut the holler or whatever, but
yeah,
it yeah, they had a coal mine on their property. They used to own like run a coal mine and something, however that works.
moonshine still.
They did. Well, they didn't.
I understand you probably can't talk about it.
These two sketchy guys. She's dead now. I can.
Yeah.
These two and I never really understood this part of it.
Right.
But when I was a little kid, right, we'd go down there and stay and hang out, like stay with her for a week at a time or whatever, like with my grandma and stuff. And these two random dudes, like every once in a while when we were there, would like show up and they looked like moonshine. Like if you think moonshiner, like overalls, no shirt underneath of it, just looking like a moonshiner, they would show up randomly. And I mean, I was probably 6.
Get down to the steel.
I was probably like 6, right? Or 7. Like, just remember. Oh, yep. But yeah, just like 6 or 7, like just starting to like, I can remember back that far, right? And I have memories before that, but like, this is like one of the ones that kind of stuck with me. But yeah, they showed up and just handed her like a little brown sack and a jar of clear liquid. At the time, I didn't know what it fucking was, right? But that was moonshine. So she had a spring, so she let them operate a still illegally, and she would get a cut of it.
She got a cut for being on their property.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and I didn't know any of this when I'm like, look, grandma was into some illegal shit, but runs in the family, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she, every morning she would open her cabinet and pull that jar out and take a drink of that, just like nothing.
Wow.
I'm like, holy fuck.
We have to have a pretty important conversation.
What?
Well, as you know, what is today? The 6th?
The 6th.
13th. 27, like 3 weeks from now? Yeah. It's the 5-year anniversary of this podcast.
Yeah.
And Rhonda just mentioned Allie in the chat.
Yeah.
First of all, I feel like we should get gifts for the podcast being 5 years old. Because now the podcast is old enough to remember. Like if you take the podcast to Disney, it's 5. It's old enough to remember. It'll remember. It's not like taking a baby.
So we have to get the podcast a gift?
No.
Or it has to buy us a gift?
People have to buy the podcast a gift.
Oh, yeah. We have to have like a party.
Yeah. Well, so hear me out.
Okay.
You know what I want for our 5-year anniversary?
What?
I want Allie, me, to come on the show.
She said she said you'll never come on.
If not for the whole episode,
just pop in.
a segment.
Maybe
Talk to us for a few minutes.
You might be able to talk her into
You know
segment.
I've got a thing for that Michigan accent.
I told her that too.
You did tell her that?
I told her that.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know. We might get her for a segment, but yeah, getting her on like
Yeah, just pop by for a minute.
I mean, she'd have to bring Amelia too.
And that's okay. I won't smoke.
So you'd have to have.
There'll be no smoking
Yeah.
until after Amelia's gone.
Yeah. Maybe. You have to grease those wheels.
Joe, you just found out you were legally blind without your glasses? Like you just found that out?
Yeah, like is that news to you?
Like that just happened?
No, like I mean, he probably figured it out like the last week or so. I mean, I probably
No. I mean, that's even ridiculous.
Yeah, like he should have known long before then. Like when he takes his glasses off and he's like, "Fuck, I can't see nothing."
Well, not to mention, I guess like, do people who have trouble seeing, have they ever actually seen their glasses? Because if you'd seen your glasses, Joe, you would know you were fucking blind as shit.
Yeah, it's like looking through two Coke bottles, you know, like looking through the a Hubble telescope lens.
Corey Dietrich wants picanha.
Picanha.
That's not how it's spelled here. Picanha.
That's how you spell it.
Picanha.
Picanha.
So you spelled it right.
Yeah.
And it's just not pronounced the way it's spelled.
Picanha. I mean, it's from Brazil, so however the Brazilians would pronounce it.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, it's not from. That's a popular cut in Brazil. Like everywhere, nowhere else really eats it, but they do. They got shit figured out down there, dude.
Yeah, right.
Not that I've ever been there to know that they have shit figured out.
The eye doctor told you. I didn't know I was legally blind without them. How?
Yeah, I feel like if your eyesight's that bad, you got to be able to tell you're legally blind.
So you didn't know, like, on a black and white on paper, like,
he would take his glass off. And he's like, motherfucker, I can't see nothing.
Is this what blindness is like?
He said he knew it was bad, but not that bad. Like he's like, damn, I can't see that thing 4 foot away. Like, let me put my glasses on. Wait, what? I mean, I don't have much room to talk. I can't hardly see shit at nighttime.
On wood.
I mean, I can.
On all the wood. I have been blessed in my life with the gift of great vision.
See, and my vision isn't terrible, but I need glasses.
And I don't know if it'll get worse as I get older. A lot of people tell me it will.
So, oh yeah, that's what they want for the Mind Snacks. They want more picanha for the Mind Snacks birthday.
Ooh, okay. So 5 years making more picanha. Well, yeah, but like that's Tyler giving his own gift. That's not really fair.
I will give myself that gift.
I'm not going to say no.
Dude, it is so good.
To a steak
we just need a grill.
I mean, we could grill them off-site, then eat first.
I'm sure we could find one in that fucking... I'm sure we can go shopping and find something.
Right. Joe has new glasses. Corey says he'll cook for the anniversary. Oh, man, this is getting more intriguing already.
Now.
Anyway, serious note, A
is B, guys.
A is B.
A is B.
Hey, I do. That is my goal. That is my wish for the 5-year anniversary is that Allie brings that sweet accent, her sweet self, to the podcast.
We'll see if we can work that out.
I can't believe you told her I had a thing for the Michigan accent.
You didn't tell me not to.
I'm pretty sure you
told me to tell her.
Imagine how awkward she felt.
Your exact words were, "Tell Allie that if she has any single friends in Michigan that hook me up because
there you go.
I have
I didn't say because.
You said because I have a thing for that Michigan accent.
I do,
and I told her that, and she's like, "Wow," and I'm like,
"I'm sorry."
I think she thinks she just sounds like because I make fun of her the way she says root beer and calendar, and all that weird stuff.
Calendar.
Yeah. I say I'm like, it's root beer, right?
You're like a shopping bag.
Yeah, I don't know. She just she's getting better about it, dude. Not that it's bad.
What do you mean better? She's getting worse.
Oh yeah. I forgot. No, but yeah, she'll go like, I want a root beer, and you can tell people are like, a root beer? What the hell's a root beer? But triple date to the Forager, dude. Corey, you have to come up there, dude.
Where's the Forager?
In Allie's hometown. So picture like Hope, right? Like two blocks down from this thing, they have a buck pole. And I didn't know what a buck pole was until I went there. Opening day of gun season there. Everyone that shoots a buck, they just take it and string it up down there and show it off to everybody.
Holy shit.
And literally 2 blocks down is like a Smith's Row.
Wow. It's called the Forager.
It's called the Forager.
Nice. And how close is the casino?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like an hour, at less than an hour, I think, away. The Soaring Eagle.
I got a chip from there, thank you.
Yeah, the Soaring Eagle. Yeah, it's a good place. But it's literally like Town of Hope. It's small.
Right on.
But yeah, buck pole, dude, that's a big thing too. There's like a radio. There's like a radio station that comes there. They have food.
I'm down for a trip. Joe has a thing for a solid country twang in a woman's voice. No shit, Joe.
Helen Keller saw that one coming.
No shit, Joe. I heard the worst and best joke ever the other day. You ready for this?
No.
What did Helen Keller name her son?
Exactly. Oh God. What is that, dude? Is that the only noise she can make?
Well, it's just
have you seen that?
Maybe
thing?
I don't do a great deaf person voice.
Have you seen that thing? It's like when you're trying to riz up the blind girl and she leaves you on felt with Braille. Shit.
Great.
She leaves you on felt, dude.
That's great.
No. I'm going to hell for that.
You can't talk about blind people. They can still listen.
Yeah, you're right.
Like nobody.
They could probably hear you way better too.
Nobody that'll be offended by my Helen Keller joke there will ever fucking hear it.
Yeah, dude, no, but like that's the problem is now you have people that get offended that aren't even associated with that, but they just get offended on that person's behalf.
Where do we have that problem?
Everywhere.
Where?
They get offended on that person's behalf.
You're talking blasphemy now. When does that? I've never seen
Washington Redskins. Right there.
I was being sarcastic.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's prime example, right?
Right.
Like now the Indian tribe is suing them because they want the name back because it was like that didn't offend anybody. Like, don't let these other people. That's what happens, dude. Someone's gonna be a Helen Keller activist out here. She's gonna, I can't believe you made that fucking joke. Canceled. That's it. 5 years is a good run,
dude. We own this. You can't cancel us.
What do you mean we own it?
We own this.
Oh yeah, even if no one watches, we still can do it.
We can still do it. And you know what's best? People will still watch.
Oh yeah, Jenny's watching. She said that's mother-in-law. She said the casino's about 45 minutes.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, it's close, dude.
Mother-in-law's watching. I did not just say that.
Allie's probably still watching.
Maybe
too.
I thought your daughter was hot. I didn't say that.
And her accent's awesome. That's what you said, I think.
I definitely said that. Which I think context clues.
Joe, I don't think that counts.
Huh?
Joe just gave us Joe just gave us permission to say that joke about blind people because he's legally blind.
Oh, thanks, Joe. See, look at that.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, but we got permission.
Is that like getting an N-word pass from one of your black friends?
No.
Sounds like it, dude.
And listen, if there was an N-word pass, neither of us have one. But I do have a great story about that I'm going to try to get through without saying the N-word. It's not offensive, so don't even fucking start with me. I was playing basketball once at Total Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a mix of white guys and black guys playing ball. It's fucking 2024. You know what I mean? So we're just playing basketball, no big deal. And I'm being guarded by this kid, good ball player, like a little smaller than me. Good ball player. And I kind of made a couple moves on him. And
like hitting on him or
no, like scored a few points on him.
Oh, like those kind of moves.
Yeah, basketball.
Okay. You got to be specific, dude. For the listeners,
shouldn't have had to.
For the listeners,
they all got it. So anyway, one of the African American players looks at the African American player that was guarding me and says, "Dude, you got to fucking handle him." And this guy looks at his friend and says, "Y'all got me guarding the biggest N-word on the court."
See, and that's the thing is like,
dude, I just stopped. I was like,
I think there's like an offensive way to use the word, and then like I think that's just like normal speech for them.
Yeah, but like I
say for them for like
I stopped
people,
in my tracks.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Did he just?
You're like, dude, you're in now, dude.
Did he just call me the?
You're in now, dude.
Did he just call me that?
Did you buy a fucking pair of Jordans after that?
I should have, but I can't afford Jordans. Maybe
did you buy a fake pair of Jordans after that?
What do you call a fake pair of Jordans? Like I call the fake Oakleys Jokleys.
I don't know, dude.
A fake pair of Jordans? Just Jordans?
I guess.
Can't do that.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you'd call them, but they got to have some sort of name.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're in.
Instead of Air Jordans, it's like Sky Jordans. Temu Jordans.
I got me a pair of these Sky Jordans.
Temu Jordans. Yeah.
He has 3 legs. He's like, he has 3 legs.
I got my Sky Jordans from Nike. By the way, people who pronounce it Nike.
Isn't that how the owner pronounces it? The guy who made it?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it is. Look it up.
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
True.
Oh, look it up.
Speaking of Temu, though, this is going to be really fun.
What?
So, this is terrible, but it's also funny.
It's a good run.
No. This won't get us canceled.
Okay.
I don't like to be offensive to anybody, but there's a chance that I have friends of mine that are really good friends of mine. Awesome people.
Mm-hmm.
And in their efforts to be supportive, they had seen pictures of my ex-wife and her new boyfriend.
Did they buy you a blow-up doll?
No.
Okay.
They were like, I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And they were like, have you seen him? And I'm like, no. They're like, he's Timu Sean B.
It's like I'm Timu Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. And I'm like, that is offensive. Like,
that's the thing is like, now that
thank
Timu,
you for the Timu comment, Bridget.
Now that Timu and Wish.com are like a thing, like now that like there's that version of everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. If it's not Timu Wish, it's great value.
Yeah. 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 Timu and Wish, like, and people just understand what you're saying when you say that.
110%.
They get it. They get it.
110%. The version you had to pay, the version you maybe paid a little less for. Maybe it took a little while to get there. Maybe it won't all the way do the job.
It'll get enough of it done. It'll get enough of the job done, dude.
But it'll help you keep up.
I'm a sucker for fucking.
But it'll help you keep up your appearances.
Dude, I'm a sucker for Wish and Timu, dude. They're like, buy all this shit and only pay for shipping. I'm like,
I've never bought anything off Wish or Timu.
Really?
Ever.
It takes forever to get
I have bought stuff from DHgate, which is like the clothing version of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
so, like, I mean, look, when I say like Timu and Wish and stuff, mine's like nerdy stuff, like Arduinos. Like, you get them for like $1.
Yeah.
They're not real Arduinos, obviously, but it's the same shit.
So, I found the cameras that I want to upgrade our studio to on Timu for like $12 a piece.
Huh?
These are absolutely like $600 cameras.
Oh yeah,
$12 a piece.
I mean, what are you out $40 if they're not what you want?
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing? It's like when I order my backup camera off Timu, and it shows them like right at the car, and they get out and they're like 40 feet away. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be like zoomed in. All you see is this.
We went from shoes to a Wish Leica Sean B on Timu. I mean, maybe. I'm waiting to meet the Timu Joe Compton so I can, Joe Compton, buddy, you are somebody's Timu.
Well, yeah, just go to Texas and I'm sure we could find like 8.
Joe Compton, you might be Timu Garth Brooks.
Oh, man. Maybe.
I'm just kidding. Joe, I mean, we love you.
I'm like 2 Timus in one. Like if I cut my hair, I'm Timu Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
And I grow it out and I'm Timu Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could be another one.
Why don't you just be Tyler Me?
Oh, dude, I'm that every day.
Are you though?
Yeah. When am I not?
I don't know, man. You spend a lot of time on this fat Thor thing.
Yeah, dude, but you already know I have a thing for Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I know.
Like, not a weird thing, you know?
It's kind of weird.
Not like you put moves on that guy in basketball or anything. It's just
I didn't put that.
You said you were putting moves on him.
You didn't understand.
No, I understood clearly.
And then he called me the N-word. Joe says, love it. Timu Garth Brooks.
That's pretty good.
That's all right. I'm Timu something.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet, though.
I don't know.
I once, at a Pacers game, got on the big, like, Jumbotron as a lookalike for Jay Leno. I had a lot more hair then. But they put my picture up next to Jay Leno.
You obviously didn't have a facial hair then, probably.
I did not. I was younger.
Yeah. I could see that when you were younger. I could see it.
Yeah. I didn't love it.
That's like that guy stopped me playing bingo and said, hey, man, you ever get called Donnie Baker? I'm like, more times than I can count. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. I would, you don't want to be too much
Joe,
like
you're
Donnie.
not Timu Ricky Bobby.
You don't want to be too much like Donnie Baker. He's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be too much alike.
Timu Ricky Bobby?
You're not Timu Ricky Bobby.
I don't think so. I think Ricky Bobby is like Timu, like, give me your most redneck NASCAR driver name.
I don't know. I mean, I'd picture him as like a Timu Jeff Gordon.
Right. Wonder Bread.
Mystic Mountain Blueberry Powerade. Like, that's not even a real flavor, but you want it to be.
This sticker is irresponsible and dangerous, but I do love Fig Newtons.
I like Ricky Bobby, dude. That's a good movie.
I'm 100. That's a great movie.
Great movie. Name any movie.
That's a great movie. Oh, dude, it's time to go.
And I gotta go to Kroger.
Yeah, I know you got to go Krogering. Are you hungry?
I'm not hungry.
Okay, don't go Kroger and hungry.
Dude, I do that all the time.
That's a bad deal.
I'm not. I have to go to Kroger to get Amelia stuff because if she doesn't have her strawberries and bananas in the morning,
Her wake up snacks.
dude, she will be a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Not that she's already a monster because she's sick. She's a cute little monster, but she's just very irritable right now. But yeah, if she don't get that, dude, that's just enough to set her off for the day.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can't keep Tyler from getting his daughter's morning snacks.
If you guys missed out on breadsticks from 11 to 8 at Hotbox, you missed out.
Dude, I'm sorry, but still, even though they were $1 today,
you missed it.
They're still only like $6 normally.
Probably
$6 or $8, something like that.
They're worth every penny.
They're worth every freaking penny. They could be $20 and I'd still buy them. They're so good.
We had like a little LAN party a while back, me and a couple of my buddies.
Yeah.
And that's what we got Hotbox. We got whatever the deal was at the time. I think it was like the hot box or whatever, the pepperoni and banana peppers.
Yeah.
Got that with a box of breadsticks or whatever that thing is, like the Lotto sticks or whatever. Dude, fucking tore them up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Believe it or not, the breadsticks were the hardest part of that challenge we did.
They were because there was so much chewing involved. Yeah, and that's what made your jaws hurt.
My jaw, dude, I'd like to do that after I haven't been drinking, like the inflammation, you know?
Right.
I bet my jaws can fucking do some work. You know what I'm saying?
Cannot confirm.
You know what I'm saying, dude. Oh, God damn it, Joe.
We had a great time, though. We had a great time tonight. Tyler, you got anything to say? Anything to say before we go?
I think Joe just sent me his sex costume, dude. He has a Wonder Bread jumpsuit.
Oh, shit. He just sent it to me, too.
I hope you wear that next week, Joe.
Yeah, I hope you do, too.
Please, actually, just please wear that next week.
Yeah, wear it next week.
I don't want to hope you wear it. I want you please to wear that.
Yeah, please be in that costume next week.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah. But hey, next week, Veterans Day, we're honoring veterans.
Is it Veterans Day? That's on like Tuesday?
It's on the 11th. Veterans Day would then be Monday, I believe.
Okay, Monday, yeah.
Yeah, Monday would be Veterans Day.
Dude, like a lot of the restaurants in Columbus, they do like a lot of cool Veterans Day stuff. Like my brother,
100%.
He used to like be able to just go around all day and just get free meals.
Yeah.
Which is cool, right?
Well, it's 100% like the thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, they only put their lives and themselves and their families and everything, everything about them on the line.
Get like a burger once a year.
This great nation.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the least you can do is give them a burger a year.
Yeah, burger a year, dude.
Yeah.
Whew, really breaking the bank on this one.
Right.
But yeah.
So going to celebrate veterans next week with our favorite veteran, probably our third favorite veteran, Joe Compton.
Do we know two more above him?
Well, there's Kyle.
Kyle's up there.
We like Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say third, maybe fifth, something like that. He's up there.
12.
He's up there.
I mean,
he's up there.
Every top 40.
I mean, he did bring us fucking Lone Stars, dude.
Top 40. He did bring us Lone Stars.
My guts have still not been right.
But then he brought us those energy drinks called Pussy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. I forgot about that.
All right, we'll see you next week for the Veterans Day episode. Tyler, you good? You got anything you want to say before we go?
I don't think so.
Kroger in time?
Yeah, I think they close at 11.
All right, to the nurses that lanced the shit out of my neck today, I want you to know I'm traumatized forever.
Sounds so rough.
I was held to a table. I was cut on. They sliced me up, Tyler.
I don't know, dude. I feel like that.
They were helping?
No, I just feel like they didn't have to hold you very hard.
I didn't fight a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
I got tensed, though.
Yeah, but that's
they kept saying put your shoulder down.
That's like a natural reaction.
Because I like tensed up. And they were
See, like I don't have that. Like anytime someone goes to work on me, I just like let them go, dude. I'm like, they're a professional in this field, so I'm just gonna let them have at it.
Not me. It's like
I donated blood on Monday, and
it's like when I'm flying on an airplane and the pilot does some shit. I'm like, I could do this better.
Yeah, last week I donated blood, and I don't know if you ever donated blood before.
You told me about this shit.
I have infiltrated my arm, dude.
Yeah,
yeah. I just let the people do it. I'm like, whatever. And then they feel so bad when it happens. I'm like, man, or woman, whatever they are at the time. I'm like, hey,
phlebotomist person.
Yeah, I'm like, believe it or not, like this has to happen to somebody. And the amount of times I've done this, like it's probably bound to happen a couple times, right? But that lady stuck me so good, like it was perfect stick. I'm like, man, this is flawless. And then it started going back in, and she's like, man, are you sure you're all right? And I'm
flawless victory.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, Before we go, one great thing is coming out of tomorrow. Coming out of yesterday, out of last night.
What?
One great thing is coming from last night. At least one great thing. The Random Trump soundboard is coming back.
It's coming back.
Good night, Mind Snacks. We'll see you later.
It's coming back.